everyone, I'm the Vacuuminator.
I'm Buster.
And this week in Toku, we're going to be discussing a new toy line, the trailer for Black Sun, and a shit week of new releases. But before all that, Buster, how you doing?
Okay. I mean, it's been a weird week.
Sure has.
Yeah, how are you doing? Talk about yourself for once.
I'm okay. People who watch the No Prize podcast here on the Modular Media channel, subscribe to get every episode as it's streamed, will know that I'm currently house sitting for a friend of the family, and they have two cats, one of which has been just kind of hanging around me ever since I got here. The other one I was told is extremely shy and will only let me see it if I want it to. And literally 2 hours ago, it just all of a sudden decided, oh, this guy's not going away. I guess I better figure out what his deal is, and was bothering me hardcore for a while. But I just put them out on the screen porch, so they should be good. They're chilling out on a cat tree right now. I can see them from where I'm at.
Yep.
How about that?
Yeah. I got nothing really.
Yeah.
I didn't really watch any Toku or.
Yeah, I've been busy with other shit this week, so all I've really done is the current stuff.
Yeah.
But should still be good. Should still be stuff to talk. We'll get into it. But before that, why doesn't everybody do us a favor and support this podcast? Leave us a like, comment. Go ahead and subscribe and ring the bell in order to enable notifications to get every episode of TWIT as it comes out.
You were about to say No Prize, weren't you?
I'm tired. And follow us on Twitter at the Modular Media, and join the subreddit r/Modular Media. There, I did my contractual obligations. Let's get into the news. Bandai's doing a new thing.
Panic.
Complete Style Gigantic, or CSG, is coming soon. It's going to be a new toy line, collector aimed. We're going to find out more on the 16th or 15th if you're a filthy American like us. And it's being rumored to basically be 1/1 scale replicas of weapons from the various shows and things, which I thought that's what CSM was for, but I guess CSM is being now taken as only for belts.
Yeah, I mean, maybe they just want to do this because some Kamen Rider's transformation devices are weapons, but they already did a CSM DN driver, and DN's driver's a weapon.
I don't know. If that, because that is a rumor, it's not official. If that is the way to go, it seems like a bit of a waste of a name. I really hope this is a collector-oriented mecha toy line.
Yeah, I hope it's for Sentai mechs, especially because they're trying to build up Sentai more, and I feel like with Donbrothers, so it would be nice to see some of the best mechs in Sentai. Get a Gokaiger in there. Kyoryuger sold well, so make that mecha.
Yeah, because they had Super Sentai Artisan a few years ago, but that kind of bombed. But if they use this as doing the Shinchoku Seiho thing for Sentai mechs, we've leaped forward in engineering for articulation and stuff with Donbrothers. Now let's go back and start redoing some mecha with that design philosophy. I'd be really down for that.
Yeah, please. I think the only one I can really think of to do is Gokaiger and Kyoryuger, just because if you want to say it with the safe big hitters, I feel like those are the big, especially modern hitters. I feel like those are the ones you should do.
Definitely, and I mean if it is mecha, we'll probably get our 1000th Daijujin out of this.
Yeah, definitely. Well, yeah, definitely Daijujin will be part of this line, or if it's mecha oriented.
But
it would be nice to see the All Ranger one too. Just because I like that design.
True. I do really like that mecha. I don't super care for a lot of the other mecha in that season, but the main O Ranger mecha is awesome.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and move into a bit of kaiju news. Nice little transition away from mecha because it's a very similar thing. Hiya Toys has revealed official photos of their 6.3-inch exquisite basic Godzilla vs. Kong King Kong, which I'm not super into the Monsterverse designs, but I gotta say, this looks better than the Figure Arts or the Monster Arts or whatever it's called.
This looks pretty sick. I mean, I think King Kong is an easier design to translate into the Monsterverse, and I like his Monsterverse design, especially with the little axe. Like, so it's like, this is pretty sick. If I wanted to pick up a King Kong for whatever reason, this would probably be the one I would get.
Yeah, he's coming with his battle axe, two interchangeable heads, and three different pairs of interchangeable hands, and it's supposed to release in December of this year. But pre-orders have not surfaced just yet in North America, but I'm sure they will in due time. Definitely worth checking out if you missed out on the monster arts and you really like this design. Moving right along to even more toy news, we finally have the Kiva-based Vistamp, which is the DX Hedgehog Vistamp, and is some kind of promotional tie-in with the Revice Summer movie.
Next. I got nothing
Yeah.
to say.
It's sure is a Vistamp. All right, let's get to the real shit. Kamen Rider Black Sun had its first teaser drop, and we got a few more new behind-the-scenes details as well. That being that Kenta Matasukuma is going to be in charge of the music for the show. Tetsumo Inumara is the head of production design, and Ketsui
Fujiwara.
yeah, is the sculptor, and Daisuke
SK
Iga
Iga.
is the stylist. Do you just want to say the Japanese names now? Is that what's
Yeah,
going on? You're
yeah,
trying to force me out because I'm a filthy
yeah,
American.
yeah. Basically, like it's.
Fair enough.
It's
Fair
just, it's
enough.
just so annoying to hear you just try to get through it. It's just it
I
feels
feel like
like
it's got to be
goofs of
funny for some
YouTube.
people. I feel
Yeah,
that's why I keep doing it.
but not for me. We're past early 2010s anime YouTube. Okay,
Fair
I'm
enough.
sorry.
Uh, but no, this trailer looks awesome. We
It's
only get
just
a
a guy
few,
walking.
but we also get them doing the fist clench thing. They kept the
Yeah.
fist clench thing. I'm excited.
Yeah, that's pretty dope. Cause Amazon was very not subtle because there was an explosion that put it to the suit, but there wasn't really much posing for the Amazon henshin, and this will be coming to Amazon Prime. So it's basically the second, and that's probably how they're planning to release it, outside the states. So we're either gonna have to pirate it, or we're just gonna have to bite our hands, bite the bullet, and get Amazon Prime subscriptions.
It'll probably be like how Amazon's was, where like there were fan subs coming out for its run in Japan, and then official subs dropped like 6 months later.
Yeah, might be that. But the tiny look we get the black suits on at the end of the trailer looks so good.
Yeah, he's got some Tron lines going.
Yeah, I love the little red scar glowing thing. I'm very excited to see it in action scenes. This could be a very interesting show if done well.
Yeah. And we also got a poster for the show to go along with it, which is a very generic looking superhero thing poster, in my opinion.
I don't get why Toku fans were saying, "Oh, let's move away," and this is what true cinema looks like. It's just like a head. It's just the typical here's the guy and here's his transformation form.
Give me 3 hours in Photoshop and I can make that, guaranteed.
Yeah. I think all just with the right resources and stuff. Although something actually we do interested during the Walk of Shame, there seems to be protests in the background, which
and we kind of already knew that was happening with how the Kickstarter thing went down.
Yeah, and I'm they're committed to this, so
yeah, I want to know what's up with that shit. I want to know what the context is. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I hope it's done well, because God, writer politics is kind of dicey, but when they do it well, they do it really well.
Mm-hmm. All right, well, moving right along, Toei has announced a new Toei Tokusatsu fan club spin-off, Birth of Chimera. Is it supposed to be Chimera? I don't think that's how you spell Chimera.
I think Chimera. We'll say Chimera for now.
Okay, Birth of Chimera is going to be a thing. It's a new Kamen Rider looking character who uses a belt we've never seen before, but is powered by a Vistamp of some sort. We really have no idea what's going on with this, other than that it's a thing that's coming and it might tie into the summer movie somehow.
Yeah, I mean, it comes out literally a week before the summer movie.
Yeah, I really hope it's Tamaki.
Yeah, I don't think it will be Tamaki because a movie character, but I hope Tamaki gets to transform, is basically what you're trying to say.
Yeah, Tamaki, please, give my boy a W. Give him a W.
Honestly, he really needs it now. Man, taking too many L's.
Yeah.
Uh,
All right. And moving along to our final story this week, which is that fucking Donbrothers plushies exist.
they
They
look
look
cute.
they look like all the plushies Toei always makes for their shows.
I'd be willing to buy them if I had easy access and they were affordable.
Paco will probably post them at some point.
Yeah, he does sell the plushies for many other series, so
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm not super hype on them, but like I probably wouldn't say no to one if I could find it for a good price.
Yeah. Yeah, although you could now you can buy wife guys on plushie wife guy plushie, baby.
Hell yeah. Get a wife guy plushie, put it with your waifu body pillow.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I like how it took you a minute to realize the joke I made.
No, I don't know. We're a bit tired because I'm just really just want to get to these new releases because oh god.
I also didn't sleep very much last night because I was working on a new video. But
Yeah. Anyway, new releases,
go
baby.
for it.
Just superhero time this week. Oh god, what a week. Kamen Rider Revice, episode 39. Hope and Despair, a sibling conflict.
This sucks, man. Get this fucking mid Heisei era bullshit out of here.
I don't know what's going on in this show anymore. What's going on? I don't know.
It's just misunderstandings and arguments. It's all the hallmarks of mid-era Heisei. This is fucking Kiba and Fai's again. Why are we doing Kiba and Fai's shit in this show now?
It just feels like such like a weird turn because you just got that the final four baby, and then it's just like depression, and it's like Revice has had those moments, but not to this extent.
Like they're clearly trying to do a thing with Daiji, and I can kind of see what it is, but it's just so miserable that I don't really care.
It's also messy. I don't get like a clear message from it. Like
also like the whole thing with what's her face dying. That fucking sucked. That was just like too little, too late. I don't care about these.
I don't even know who that character was until this episode.
I knew who she was, but like it felt so like last minute. Like, oh, this guy's a writer, so you're gonna care about his mom, not real mom, dying, right? No, fuck off.
Oh yeah, that was Hikaru's like parental figure. But they didn't even. Here's the problem with Hikaru.
They literally say 3 scenes later, "We're not a real family. You shouldn't care about this."
What's going on with Hikaru's character? It just feels like all the major beats with no build up or like.
Hikaru doesn't have a character. He is just a guy who's there to fill time.
It feels like the best way I can describe Hikaru is basically edgy Kamen Rider rewrites.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? Like edgy Kamen Rider fanfic rewrites or something.
He's like the fucking shit they're doing with Ben Reilly right now, where they're trying to like force him into being an edgy jacket. Him and Daiji are both like, I hate the main character because of arbitrary thing that's happened to me. That's not their fault, really, if I just stop 2 minutes to think about it.
I don't know. If like that, I don't mind Daiji doing a heel turn, but like on his own, like you could, I don't know. They killed Kagero too early. Oh my god.
Yeah. That being said, there is some stuff in this episode I like. I really like the opening sequence with them protecting everybody and leading them to the shelters, and like that one shot of Vice fucking cleaning his ear out and sitting in a car. That was great.
Yeah, that's great. I wanted to screen cap it, but I didn't feel like it.
I did. Here you go.
Yeah. If like the Six Ranger for Donbrothers did debut, I would probably make that the thumbnail.
Mm-hmm. I also really like the shots of the river they did while Hikaru was crying like a little bitch. I thought those were really aesthetic looking.
Yeah. Is there a blue filter around Revice, or is it just me?
I think it's just that shot.
Yeah, good point. Yeah, I know. But I don't know what, and it's like the vaccine allegory. I don't know what's going on with that.
They did it one time. It hasn't even really been a thing since then.
Fair. Yeah. I don't know what's going on. Maybe I'm just overthinking. Maybe I'm just overthinking that.
I feel like you're stuck on that. And fair enough, it was really fucking weird when it happened. But like, I feel like they brought it up as just a thing to make people understand what they were kind of going for. and like it's not really played into things since.
Yeah, because I remember the writer was when like we really maybe they just realized, oh wait, nobody liked what I did it the first time. Let me just sweep it under the rug.
Yeah. And fucking I don't know, man. It's weird. It's like I get where Daiji's coming from, and I get what they're trying to do, but it's like if everybody just sat down and talked for one scene, this shit would be resolved. And instead we're gonna have a big brother versus brother fight next week because that's what everyone wants to see.
I don't know. We already saw that though, like at the beginning of the show with Evil.
Mhm.
And
But
it
Iki doesn't remember it anymore, so fuck it. We can do it again.
yeah, I guess. Although that was a great scene when like Iki and Vice were kind of be like, like I keep forgetting my memories. Like that could lead to some cool stuff later. I
I
don't
also
know.
think it's interesting that like he's specifically forgetting stuff from after he became a Kamen Rider. Like he can still remember shit from really early in life, but it's early on being a Kamen Rider that's starting to disappear.
Are they using that to like explain away some like quote unquote character inconsistency or?
Potentially, I don't know.
Oh yeah, I don't know. Revice. I don't know what to think of this show anymore, honestly, because there's highs, there's lows. It's just I don't know.
This is going to be one of those shows that's going to require some big, annoying analysis videos when it's done.
Yeah, it's or just like I need to know when the ending comes. That's when we're like, okay, this is what I truly feel. You know, I mean that's every show, but like I feel like Revice in general, like this is gonna live or die on its ending. I know
I'd
I
be
said that
shocked
earlier.
if the family is not all back together and happy at the end of the show.
Oh, I
Maybe
don't mean like that. I mean like the context and quality of the ending. You know.
fair enough, yeah.
Like I'm just talking about like how we get to that point is gonna be like the make or break moment. Anyway, I don't know. It just feels so just I don't know what's going on. It feels like a bunch of Revice, like at its worst, it's just a bunch of disconnected points. But like when it does connect, it does really well. I like when Hiromi like it has like that moment where it's like I still don't trust George, and it's like still feeling a bit bitter towards him. That's like we haven't really reestablished that like George kind of being a jerk. Like that's a good moment, you know.
But they also kind of resolve their bullshit in that scene, and that's what makes it so great. It's like what you did will never be okay, but we need to move past it. That's what I got from that scene.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. Yeah, I do like. I could also see Hiromi like because they said, "Oh, you can't transform anymore." He's gonna transform and get a W, but also die during that scene, like in a scene later in the show or something. I don't know. That's my stupid prediction.
Oh,
What?
oh,
You don't want to think about Hiromi dying?
I forgot that was a possibility.
Yeah. I mean, it would be better than the way he died earlier in the show.
That's true.
Yeah. No Tamaki this episode. Did Tamaki show up?
Well, Tamaki had a great scene where he's like all sad about the lady that they shouldn't care about being dead, and Hannah's like, "Yo,
I kind of spaced
shape the
out for
fuck
that.
up."
I kind of spaced out during that. Sorry.
Yeah, no, that was a great scene for him and Hana.
Yeah. Wait, what did Hana say during that? Sorry.
She's just like, "Stop fucking crying. We have bullshit to atone for. Get up."
I can kind of see it. That feels a bit harsh, but I understand where she's coming from. Yeah. Yeah. Revice is gonna be a very much wait and see at the moment. I just don't know how to feel about any of this right now.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. Anyway, Donbrothers?
Okay.
Avatar Sentai Donbrothers, episode 15. Welcome back, Taro!
My patience for Inoue's bullshit is beginning to wear thin.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Is this the first Donbrothers episode you don't like?
Literally, in that scene where Kichino asks Tsubasa for a picture of his girlfriend, and you think he recognizes her for a second, and then it's like, no, it's too photoshopped for him to even tell what she looks like. I literally out loud said, "God damn it, Inoue."
I like this episode. Except for the Don Oditajin sound effects, but that's more of a problem with the toys than the writing.
No, Don Dragoku.
Don Dragoku. Oh, I was reading a different thing. Don Dragoku sound effect.
Yeah, no, his changer fucking sucks.
Yeah, I know some people like it, but like I just couldn't vibe with it. Sorry.
Like that dragon chant could be cool if it was said in any other tone of voice.
Yeah, I get it. That's supposed to be like hyperactive hero. I don't like that. Like the way they executed it. You know.
But yeah, and it's like the first Toku toy I've heard in a long time that I am legitimately like, I'm glad I'm not a parent because my kids would probably annoy the fuck out of me with that thing. Just hearing it twice in this episode actually gave me a headache.
Yeah, kind of like I'm like, oh god, Vac's gonna have to mute this. Watch Donbrothers on mute, which is a shame because the rest of the Donbrothers sound effects, both in the music and in like the actual other toys, are pretty decent. So
I don't love them, but they're good.
yeah, I'd say other than those things, this is a great episode.
Yeah, there's some good moments.
Yeah. I know some people are calling the Haruka subplot a bit ableist, and I'm like, I didn't really see it that way. I didn't. They really weren't making any ableist comments about like.
You also got to understand that's like a fucking trope that's in a lot of Japanese shows. Like that happening for a person in a wheelchair. Like there's an episode of Kamen Rider Black where that shit happens.
Oh, okay. So it's not. I mean, it's not right, but it's like And besides, I didn't really make any like ableist comments about it. So, like it was clear that like because they made it earlier, it's like, oh, she just needs the motivation to stand up, and it was a nice scene at the end where it's like basically Taro's basically ties the team together and stuff.
Yeah. That was pretty good. I had some moments in this episode where I was like, you guys seem like you like Taro a little more than I thought you did. This seems like we're kind of jumping over some development, but like that final scene made me really buy it.
Yeah. Yeah, I can. Well, then again, last episode also kind of did it. And it's like it's that thing where you don't realize how much you love something until it's gone.
Yeah. And I love the flashback that Jiro has.
That cracked me up where it's like he says everyone loves him, and when the real last episode everyone was like no.
Yeah. But no, there's the flashback to Taro just taking that beating, and I was like, I think I've seen that in something before, but it's still a really cool idea.
Yeah, where it's like Jiro's got inspired by this like great it's kind of been established that he's been around for a bit, and like that's pretty cool.
Also, like, just being like somebody refusing to fight and then taking a beating until the people beating him are too tired to fight.
That's literally in the first chapter of One Piece.
Oh wow!
I'm sorry. I like something similar to that, like not exact, but like, you get what I mean.
I haven't read One Piece, but I know I've seen it from something else. I just can't think of it.
SpongeBob.
Holy fuck, that isn't SpongeBob! What? Oh my god! Takeshi Inoue ripped off SpongeBob!
Toshiki, not Takeshi.
Toshiki Inoue ripped off SpongeBob. Oh my god!
It's really just that episode where it's like the buff guy trying to be like SpongeBob's scared, but the time punch it just tickles him, and then just like throughout the day, and it,
That's amazing.
Yeah, but I do like the Fi's glow up on the suit. That makes it feels a bit more red than and I do think I honestly I would like the suit more if it was more red than gold.
Also, I like how they zigged when I thought they were gonna zag. They did not do the wish to get Momoitaro thing back that I predicted. It was we gotta fucking go to, and that reveals shit about the villains too, because it's like, no, they're not permanently killing the monsters. They're sealing the people away in an alternate dimension, and what the fuck is up with that?
Yeah.
They're in Phantom Zone.
I'm not sure if I like that reveal. I need to see a bit more. Because I'm like I thought it would have killed them off, but like then what I was like, what was the deal with the other thing? Oh, is Sonoy sealing? I just realized, here's a theory. Sonoy is sealing them. The girl isn't sealing them.
Maybe, or maybe they're harvesting them for something.
Yeah, I think Sonoy's trying to save them, but because we see whenever she kills them, like what was her name?
I get the feeling with the way he contacted them and was watching that like they're all sealing them away, and getting someone out of there is like something he knows they're going to get mad at him for because they know about that place.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. And I did like when Kiji and Donald Itachi teaming up to save Bobo. That was a pretty cool scene. Yeah. Don Draco. Why do I keep calling him Donald Itachi? I don't know why.
It's the only other character that starts with a Don. You got Don Momotaro, Don Onitajin, and Don Dragoku.
Yeah.
And all the other ones have weird things.
Yeah. Or they're based on Don Momotaro's followers in the Fable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But yeah, solid episode of Donbrothers. I do agree, it is getting a bit annoying that, like, oh, they don't know yet, but, I just see it as a funny quirk, because I am enjoying what is being done. Oh yeah, Kiji being the villain. How did we feel about that?
It's fun. I
Yeah.
like the way they played with Car Ranger shit.
Yeah. Also, he did the Car Ranger spin and pose. That was nice.
Yeah, that and just like it makes sense that he would turn into a Car Ranger monster that gets rid of cars when to his knowledge she got in a car accident.
Oh yeah, it's like I'll kill all the cars. That's amazing. Actually, it's kind of funny because I did get a Car Ranger-esque toy today, but we'll talk about that in a bit. Um,
Why don't we go ahead and talk about that? I think we're about out of things to say about Donbrothers.
yeah. Solid episode. I was actually worried it was gonna be like a bad episode, but it wasn't that bad. Just like probably the most flawed one so far to me.
It's like a step down. It's a little weaker. We've gone from like we were doing consistent not 8 and 9ers, and this was like a 6 or a 7.
Well, seven. Seven sounds good because there's still really good moments in this episode. Yeah, I hope that isn't a sign for things to come.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'll talk about the Car Ranger thing I got. So I got another package from Taka. It's probably the last one for a bit, I will say. But I do want to order from him again. The bonus things I got were a Go-Sager Kaijin Origami from Shinkenger card. That's pretty neat. I don't own the changer, but that's nice. Although something I do like that he also packaged in, a Kyoryuger battery that's themed around Car Ranger. And I like this a
remember what
lot.
those were called.
Volt batteries or Brave In? I don't know.
Brave In was what they said to
Yeah.
activate them.
Dino chargers for Americans, basically.
Yeah.
And I love these things. I love the clicking you can do. It's super satisfying.
Judenshi.
Dude, Judenshi, yeah. The Car Ranger Judenshi. And I love this thing a lot. Like, I want to buy more just because it's like, man, this is like one of the best Sentai gimmicks ever. It's so simple, but so fun to play with,
I never had any Judenshi, but I did have a lot of Dino Chargers, and they were fun.
Yeah. I wonder, like, what's the difference between the two? Probably the Dino Chargers are smaller, I'm guessing.
The Dino Chargers are a little smaller, but also they have 4 sides instead of the 2.
Interesting. Yeah, I know like people did really like the Dino Charge toy line from Bandai, but we've already but like
It bears repeating.
it was an accident. It was like it was like okay, it was literally like, oh, you accidentally did good because right then they did the awful Ninja Steel toy line anyway. Anyway, and also I got the big Don Oni Tajin. Haven't really played around with like the bigger mode, the smaller modes. I mean, I just have it like all based on the mecha. And it's pretty cool. I like this thing a lot. The articulation it's pretty big. It's like twice as big as my Dino Fury Megazord. I actually had to move it to a different shelf to pose just because it's like Dino Tajin took up so much space on my shelf. Yeah, it's pretty cool Megazord. I like it a lot. Or Mecha. And I love the grippable hands. The movement is super cool. Like the little flexing you can do. It's just so much cool stuff in it, and it's like I just like it's a very cool to display. I love the head articulation. The head, I've really grown to love the head. Like I just really grown to love this mecha in general. Because at first I was a bit
very emotive bulge.
Yeah, because at first I was like not as big on the mecha, but now I'm like super into it. Especially like the helmet. Like yeah, I love this thing a lot. I'm not sure if I'll pick up any of the other Donbrothers mecha. I'll have to see how Don Dracoku's is, but we'll see.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's all I got. Not really much of a haul. I just mainly ordered Don Oni Tajin. God, keep confusing the two. Don Oni Tajin.
We're gonna have to make you a guide, like a visual aid you can have up while we're doing the podcast.
Of just all the Don Momo clan, Like, this is Dragoku, this is Onitajin, this is Momotaro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it does, like I will say about Don Onitajin, it does pose well, it does look really good with, like, the Change Heroes, because they have the Change Heroes on front and the Onitajin, like, in the back.
Have you been able to recreate the shot from the opening where they're on a roof?
No, because I don't have it doesn't have a fan accessory.
That's right.
Yeah, I've been, like, trying to recreate some poses. Inoue Brothers proving a bit difficult because of his limited articulation. But I have been able to get a lot of Kiji's poses down. Yeah. Although the dance poses might be hard for the Change Heroes. But that's about it. A very chill week for Toku. Not really any Decker. Oh, there was a Decker announcement, was there? I don't know.
I think so. I didn't see one, and I checked the news like 2 hours ago.
Okay. Wait, did we cover the robot last week?
Robot?
From Decker. Whatever. We'll talk about it next week if not.
I feel like I don't know what's going on anymore. What is this show?
I don't know. It's a show that will come out.
And people are listening to it right now.
No, I thought we were talking about Decker.
I meant TWIT.
Okay, you meant TWIT. Oh, no. Anyway, should we end? Should we wrap up? Should we plug our
Yeah,
stuff?
that's the fucking show, everybody. Good night.
Yeah.
Buster, where can I find you?
Hi, I'm Buster Corp. I do videos on the internet. You can find the videos at Buster Corp. I just released a Kamen Rider Agito video I said I would release last week, but it didn't happen last week, so who cares? Yeah, go watch that. Watch my Kuga video, Zenkaiger video, frickin' Zipman video. I don't know. Just go watch all the videos on mine. And also follow me on Twitter if you really want to, I guess. BusterBlue3.
All right. I'm the Vacuuminator. I'm working on a thing. It'll be out soon, I hope, I think, at youtube.com/thevacuuminator. I'm also on Twitter at the Vacuuminator, and I'm on Instagram at the Vacuuminator with an underscore. So go follow those things. But folks, that's it for the most scuff week in Tokusatsu in a while. We'll see you back here next week to find out whatever happens that week in Tokusatsu.